now. So far, it seems like it's working. We're still dropping frames like it's nobody's business, though. Well...
Shield strike! Behind you, Kratos! The whip! Replicate!
You know, Bria!
Enemies on the left!
Fucking Wisp. Where... Oh. These Wisps are being a bitch at this point. Okay, it's saying the stream is unstable, but it looks like it's going fine. A little bit worried here, but not much I can really do about it.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Shield strike!
It avoids every attack.
Did it fucking heal?
Behind you!
It's getting healed.
Good! That's the way!
I need this. Finally, Glacial Rake is done as well. That took way more tries than it should have. Alright. So with Glacial Rake, we'll go with more Frost from that sucker. So that literally just leaves me with the Returning Whirlwind and Frozen Lance. So, let's see about getting one of these. I don't like the evasion ones. Let's go with Serpent Snare. So that's just holding R2. That seems much more easily done. Okay. Click my loot. And back we go. Or forwards. There was a boulder up here this whole damn time. Where am I supposed to go? Oh.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true. that some things are even worse.
Truth. There is truth in that. Oh, we're back in... Are we in Freyr's camp? I don't know. We're close, at least.
You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
He's very confident that Atreus has been raised properly, which is good. Confidence is key. Hello. Loot.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it. I think you'd have better luck burning it.
Okay, I see. I think I see the path, at least. So let's try there. No, I want there, and then, and here. Hey, we did it! Is there a point to that? Doubtful, but we did it all the same. Oh, did it get rid of the one all the way over here? It did. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, I definitely think Vanaheim is mainly going to be for the blades. Not that I've used them as much as I should have, but that's beside the point. Very much beside the point. The runic arrows or the hex arrows or whatever will be very useful to do very many things. Okay, I've already been over here. I was hopeful.
We don't have the equipment for this.
Dang it!
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Fair point. Weapon were I don't have my weapons. They were automatically put away, so
Ready?
safe area.
As I ever will be.
Cutscene time. I guess technically.
It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most.
She does.
Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I missed you so much.
And I yearned. But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare head. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right, then.
Okay, interesting.
I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
We will.
Brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
First, I need to retrieve everything I've missed. We missed a frozen flame. How did I miss a oh, it probably so I did have an update to the game. So what likely happened was it didn't register everything I picked up from the one beastie. Alright, so we can upgrade the Leviathan axe. Wow, it has a not tier 9. Okay, there's a lot of upgrades for you now. 2400. We can get both of these. We'll craft both, at the very least. Not necessarily going to equip both. The Stonecutter's knob, though, is a boost. A knob that was used by Legendary Light Elf heralded for her deadly finishing slices. I'll take that. And we'll equip it. I could upgrade it as well, but I'm very much running low on hack silver at this point. The blades are upgradable. We can do both of these, though none of them are as good as what we have. We will still craft them, though. I definitely need a way to get more hack silver, because I'm starting to run low. And shields, nothing really new. I could upgrade if I had more silver, but I don't.
About time I had something to do.
Armor-wise, I just don't have the funds. Jewel of Yggdrasil are required to upgrade the amulets. Special items. Okay. I can purchase her superior resurrection stones, which is nice. Accessories.
Freya?
Okay, so these are equipped to Freya. Possibly. I'll have to see. So, a Raven Skull stolen from Asgard and cursed by the 9 Sisters of Vanaheim. Sigil amplification. Sigil arrows do greatly increased status damage. I could upgrade 2 of these to tier 2. I think we'll go increased status damage for the sigil arrows, as well as refund some runic arrows and reduce the cooldowns of those. I could go further with beast bones, but I want to save those just because I only have the 5. Relics, don't have the stuff for that. Enchantments. Okay, so these are for my thing. I have Vanaheim's Fortune for 10 luck, Niflheim's Security for 10 defense, and just Bright-Eyed Emblem, which is a blind and daze resistance. That's really good. I gotta take that. But it's not part of a set. I'll take these two. Get both of these, so that way I can equip at least one, maybe both. I don't remember how many open slots I had. And I could just sell more of the artifacts and stuff, which would get me money. Not gonna do it, though. Is this... No, that's selling 50 at a time. That's... I don't know if those are gonna be used at all. I think I might not need forged iron anymore, though.
Let's make something then.
Let's see here. So hack silver,
And now for the god.
beast stuff, and just hack silver stuff. Armor, hack silver. I think I'm at the point where upgrading these requires silver, but I'm not necessarily going to be upgrading them, even if they can apparently go all the way up. It might be a thing later on to upgrade them. I don't know. Let's see. It's what? 15 for each. So 15, 30, 46. But that's just that. There's still all of these still. So yeah, I can't.
No refunds.
Okay. Let's equip. I only have one. I think defense is probably for the best. And some quests here, it looks like.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
Just evading the question.
Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you. Free recharge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
Loon's Lost Armor. Craft Loon's Lost Bracers, Belt, and Cuirass.
I do not know.
Okay, and then... Okay, I can't actually select Freya. And we did unlock some new stuff in just the axe, it looks like. We'll continue down... Oh, that's just going to be straight up useful. So sprinting I can Frost Awaken X now as well. Purchased. I'm almost done with Frozen Lance. So that's something. Still working on returning Whirlwind and then Storm. Whirlwind Sweep Pride of the Frost is a finisher. Okay. We're still working on that, though. Freya has experience. So, Freya's obviously going to be a more readily used character if Freya's at 198 experience. Alright. Anything else around here? Quest-wise? Freya? That's the Traveler. The Travelers were the big guys in God of War 2018 that you would occasionally fight. Freyr. Nothing with him. Okay.
Asking?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Big Fear, my love. Focus on your work.
Are these elves?
Move those tighter.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work
They are.
together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer.
Something.
Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim?
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Covering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it.
Brea, a dark elf, and Bigiver, a light elf, are allies of Freyr, and something more than allies to each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. It is a reason to hope elves may yet find peace. Perhaps aiding them by exploring the hidden sanctum in Alfheim Desert will allow us to help correct our own wrong past doings toward the elves. Too bad Atreus couldn't see that. These two.
You ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Thank you. Okay, so that's those two. I think that is possibly the way out. The Traveler doesn't have anything.
I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
Well, that's good.
I appreciate your candor.
It's really a shame we can't come here with Boy yet. Okay, so that's the way out. And that's where the mysterious orb is.
It's shit. I do more for the hive, more the soldier. Light elves, dark elves. All elves are the same. Stubborn. Brainless as moths, blinded by their light. I know better now. I looked into the shadows, and there I found my people. My hope. Their
Indeed. Okay, so now that she's free, nope, Traveler guy doesn't have anything to say. This way leads to nothing we can interact with still. Because we don't have that wind thing. There was nothing up around this way that I could reach, I don't think. Unless I missed it. Yeah, we don't have that yet.
Looking for something? We can head out the way we came.
Yep. I'm just looking
Done
around.
exploring, Kratos.
I don't think it'll let me proceed in this direction.
I'm glad it worked. Whatever you hope to do out there. I'm still not sure I totally get you, or what your deal is, but as long as you have her back, I'll have yours.
Good to know, Freyr. Good to know. And now I can't go that way. So, am I just... I think I'm locked down. Am I locked down? Can I go through this? I can go through this. Excellent. Alright. I don't know if anything new is unlocked to us, but we're going to do one last loop through Niflheim, through Vanaheim, at least as far as I can currently go here before heading out. It wouldn't let me interact with that one NPC, the female dwarf, if it didn't have some way of reaching that orb. So I just need to keep my eyes open, I guess. Plus, there really shouldn't be anything in the way of enemies, at least. So I can't break through that. That likely is going to lead to an artifact or a legendary chest. And I'll likely loop around to there. I already got that. Plus, I want to find as much silver as I can. Alright, where did I come from? I actually... Can I not... Where did I come from? So I saw that. I came from up there. That's right. Okay, so I can't go back up there. Right, that's... Okay. I went that way. So I can't proceed. The roots. The fact... So it was night that whole time, and now that it's day, I'm not able to access that. Interesting. Very annoying, but interesting. So that means that day-night cycle might be a mechanic of finding stuff in Vanaheim. Joyous of joys. Joyous of joys.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Hopefully
Well,
there's...
you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin isn't.
What's up? Yeah, please. Bye. Sorry, just was asked if I wanted something from Tim Hortons. Chocolate.
Our best chance of
Hot
surviving
chocolate,
is to
frozen.
work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Freya's alliance unlocks new combat equipment and a unique skill tree. Her use of both sonic and sigil arrows opens up new options in combat and puzzles. With her alliance sealed, Freya can now customize a variety of combat skills and equipment. Upgrade Freya's sword at any shop to improve her strength in combat. Freya's runic summons provide critical aid in combat and can be activated by holding square, L2 or R2 to go to the armor tab. Find and equip different armor to change Freya's look. She also benefits from shared accessories that adjust combat style for her and Atreus. L2 or R2 to go to skills. Freya has a unique skill tree that uses the experience she earns separately in combat and quests. Unlock Vine summons, poison attacks, Valkyrie moves, and other skills. Press X to view her skills. Okay. So we'll start off here in... So her blade is the weighted blade. Freya's personal sword, a weapon of war, and a locus of Vanir magic. Freya uses her affinity with sea or magic to conjure a deadly poisonous gas cloud that seeks at her enemies, disrupting the battlefield. As far as her armors goes, she has the Agony's Promise tunic, a tunic stitched with grief and the promise of vengeance. So that's what she promised Agony on Kratos. Oh, she does have more. The Tattered Witch's Frock, a frock that reminds the wearer of better days and simpler times. And the Warrior's battle dress, armor crafted by one who is ready to finish the fight. We'll go with the battle dress. That looks a little cooler. As for the accessories, we will go with the Lethal Detonation, Sigil Amplification, and Runestone Refinement. Skill-wise, Freya has 2600 experience. Vanir Magic. Spawn vines from the ground that root enemies in place. That's really good. I want that longer duration. That is incredibly good. That's also good with a root snare. I think I'll keep down the Vanir Magic line for now for Freya. Archery-wise, not really needed right now. Valkyrie Spear is tempting, but I'll keep with the Vanir Magic for now because that is incredibly useful. So return to Sindri's when ready. I could go back to Brock to possibly upgrade Freya's blade, but I'm fine right now as she is. There's an artifact and an undiscovered thing here. And I have no idea if there's any, like, further progression that can be done either. Oh, am I gonna get this at long last?
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it.
Oh, thank goodness! At long, long last!
Bruna. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
It's not timey-wimey stuff.
It's an incantation. Suna.
Lovely. Working together is already opening doors for us.
Finally!
Always making puns like that.
I can interact with those. I still can't interact with this yet, though. But maybe. There we go, finally. Alright, I'm going to backtrack real quick to the start from this zone, as far as it will let me at least, because I feel like it's going to be blocked off at some point. Like right now, apparently. Well, that was some good backtracking, me. I'm proud of myself. Very proud of myself for that bit of backtracking I just did.
We're blocked by more vines. Remember what to do?
Yep, I do.
There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize.
Okay, so up swaps the arrows.
Looks like soundstone to me.
We're clear.
Boat time! There's clearly some climbing or something that can be done there as well.
True. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Fairly. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of.
No more. He's not. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hubby things, hubby things. But no, Zahak is not here yet. But yes, hubby things, hubby things. down this quaint river with Freya, the one who wanted to kill
If
me.
you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
There's many things we can do.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
What is this?
The crest of Skirnir. Never quite as smart as he thought.
Family crests. Looks like Pixiv is about to ban content. Pixiv. You'll have to remind me what Pixiv is, because I don't think I know. Though it comes from one of Vanaheim's oldest families, Skirnir never considered himself a Vanir. Never considered himself, well, much of anything, truth be told. Skirnir was loyal to no one but Skirnir. He was that particularly infuriating brand of intellectual who forever seeks to place himself above others by refusing to ever be pinned down on any specific philosophy. If there were an issue with two sides, Skirnir would find a way to stand right in the middle and declare himself superior to all. If there were a fence separating two pastures, he'd find a way to balance directly on its edge. When Odin visited his wrath upon Vanaheim, Skirnir learned the consequences of neutrality. Neither side could be sure where his loyalties lie, so neither could trust him. For being higher, that meant they'd chop his head off at the first available opportunity, which, given that the Vanir refused to provide him with shelter, came considerably closer, or sooner, than Skirnir expected. It's the biggest imaging site. It sounds familiar, I just can't place my finger on it. But, why are they about to ban content, if you don't mind me asking? So I still can't interact with this. I'm sure that'll come at a later point.
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some new ruins.
Sounds like a plan. And that is not the Southern Wilds complete. That was part of Freyr's camp, because of course it was. Can I zoom in on this a little bit further? Not particularly. Ah. Interesting. Not too surprising. Money speaks, sadly. Vitality, Yggdrasil do. Okay. Let's go this way first, because it's away from where it wants me to go. Look at that, already a landing. Well, they'll lose a lot of money because of the credit card companies or because of them bending the knee to the credit card companies. Pixiv is so big because it allows anything. Ah. So in other words, another image hosting site is probably going to pop up soon then. Is there anything over here? Nothing immediately accessible, at least. Okay. Probably switch over to different sites. Got it. I might have to look at Pixiv, you said. Is it just like... Now, I get what you say when you say it allows everything, but is there quality fan art and stuff on that as well?
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Their wedding site. Now why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
Okay, I will have to check it out, just see if there's any interesting fan art. It's the site that artists most use. Okay, I mean, honestly, it's been a while since I've been on any proper image sites. I think the last one was many years ago with DeviantArts.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands
There's a
traveled it on
raven.
pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left.
That raven's mocking me. Alright, so we're at the river delta. So up that way is how we get to all of that over there. A little more normal than our 18. Okay, that's good to know. So the river delta has 2 artifacts, 2 lures, 2 ravens, 1 favor, and 2 undiscovered. There's one of the ravens right there. Alright, so we will go with the standard procedure for when on a river journey and hug a wall until we find a landing site.
Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
If you search for any anime picks up, probably has it. Also, True Rule 44. We're at the Noatun's Garden, or Astrid's Garden. 3 lure, 1 chest, 1 artifact, and a favor here. Alright, so what skills do I currently have with the axe? I'm still working on Frozen Lance. It's Rule 34. There's no exceptions to Rule 34, though, I thought. Ah, gotcha.
Brace yourself! Carry it!
Ow. I should focus on the big guy first, I think. Big guy needs to go down first. I think that's a very, very firm thing. You're going to be busy over the next month. Oh. Oh, that was a... Curse Gulons. Ooh, that's a neck snap. Okay, problem was also because of different stuff. Oh, what's the different stuff? Another example of Odin taking something that doesn't belong to you and bastardizing it, and being Grongar with Bifrost energy, is yet another item on the long list of affronts the one-eyed prick has committed in his conquests. Ah, AI images. AI images has been a very big topic of contention lately. I've been here. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay, just... I survive and then kills me. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Brace yourself! Carry it!
Okay, thank you for giving me the chance to actually shake it off. Okay, I cannot focus the big bull down. The big bull is a red herring. Oh, come on, I parried that.
fucking mess.
Resin. I recognize, from my time on the internet, I recognize all but the fourth one of those.
Brace yourself! Carry it!
Behind you! Incoming! Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that thing just spontaneously evolved. That's not fair. That's not fair. Spontaneous evolution. This isn't Pokemon. But I mean,
It's going to ram you!
okay, thank you for giving me a response to that little bastard's response. Resin frozen. This is gonna be fun. I need to focus a little bit harder on this fight. I can only imagine how much you're gonna have to download, man. Ah, only the stuff you want. Okay, gotcha. I thought you... The way you were talking, I thought you were going to try and download everything.
It's going to ram you!
Okay, I totally deflected that.
Behind you! Look out!
Move, move, move. There we go. The boat protect. Praise the boat.
Steady that shield.
Praise the canoe. Ow. Ah, everything from a certain tags. Gotcha. The boat protected me from much, but not from a fire attack. Makes sense, you know. Boats and fire do not mix that well.
Deflect the attack!
Take it off, man. You've got this. Behind you. Look out. On your left.
Behind you! Look out!
That's kind of what I meant. I meant that boats do not really do well against fire. Boats are weak to fire, is probably the better way to put it.
From behind! Incoming!
Get rid of the ads. There we go. Ads are dealt with. Oh, that was nearly death. If I did not pay attention, that would have been death. I like how it tried to have me charge in, but a boat literally stopped me. It stops the enemies and me. That's fair.
The creatures weren't all...
Flame Godunger. Timely dodging is the critical tactic against any of them. Really, I never would have guessed. Alright, Frozen Lance. We will get more damage. Okay. So I don't think there's any other skills I particularly want to purchase just yet. I'm working on the hold down R2. I really don't feel like I'm going to be able to do the Whirling Storm or Evasive Storms that much, so I'll just purchase them without having to worry about having to master them. I'll purchase the Stance Switcher. Dang it, it does. I do not like stance switch attacks. Those are so painful to try and figure out. Yeah, that'll be enough purchasing of skills for the time being.
This ravenous. The ecosystem. It's out of balance.
Never would have guessed the ecosystem of this place was out of balance, you know. It's totally not like Fimbulwinter is going on or anything. Under the Rainbow started. Ooh, treasure.
The door's held shut by that counterweight. We lower it, the door will open.
Find the location from the map. Oh gosh, no! These maps again! Oh, these were painful in the first one! Oh, joy. At least I have frozen hot chocolate to settle me. Surely I'll remember a spot like this, right? Who could forget 2 waterfalls? Or was it 3? Okay, maybe it was 5. But I think it was 3. Look, there's a lot of water, okay? It dumped into one spot. I'll know it when I see it. Probably. Alright, so I need to lower the counterweight in there.
Break that chain and it'll lower the counterweight.
What chain am I supposed to break? That chain? The chain that I cannot get a good angle on. It's gotta, like, lead out here somewhere, it looked like. It's like there. How am I supposed to break that chain? First, you get frozen, because you're annoying me. Hello, ghost.
All is desolation, a fitting fate.
Astrid. No.
Spirit.
Freya, you returned.
Astrid. What happened to you? To your garden?
The Einherjar. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Alright.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of those who tend it. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well.
Sounds fair to me. Oh, those 2 bastards. We're gonna be fighting them, aren't we? We're gonna fight these bastards soon. I recognize them after all. Trolls. You could have said it sounds like not my problem. But that would be not a very aggressive way.
Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important,
When my
she
garden
would not have
blooms,
left it behind.
Perhaps.
There is logic in that.
We have to destroy the totems. They're poisoning Astrid's garden. See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Really?
Maybe you can hit it from a different angle. I wonder what a good hurl of your axe might do to that flaming pot.
Really? It's almost like they're trying to tell me something.
Life returns to the garden. Good.
That's 1. Where's 2? There is... I see what I need to break. Oh, lore!
The family crest of Henir.
Henir. Family crest. The story of Henir is not a particularly happy one, I fear. You see, when relations between the Aesir and Vanir were in a relatively healthy place, a culture exchange was suggested. The Vanir would send one of their own to Asgard, and the Aesir would do the same for Vanaheim. The Vanir sent a kind young bladesmith named Sturla to live in Asgard. The Aesir sent Hanar. A kind lad, innocent and sweet, but dumb as a pile of stones he was. After a few days, and the realization that Hanar required constant care in order to prevent him from accidentally hurting himself, it became clear to the Vanir that Odin had sent Hanar over only as a quick means of getting rid of him. Still, the Vanir did not mind. The different families all came together to care for him, even going so far as to give craft him. That tangled me up there because that's a very weird sentence structure. A family crest of his own. But one day, one of the boy's caretakers accidentally mentioned Odin's clear disgust for the boy when they believed themselves out of earshot. All this time, Hanar had believed Odin would one day come back for him, that it was merely on a pleasant vacation with the All-Father's magical friends. They found his body the next morning. Yet another victim of Odin's cruelty. Poor kid. Alright, I feel like I need to go high. Oh, jump.
Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there?
Yes. I will look. First, though, we examine the surroundings. Lore! If you try hard enough, I'm sure you can. Garden progress. Gala bushes, 4 planted, anticipating berry harvest next winter. Favor petals, red, 6 planted, 1 currently wilting. May need to move to more sun for exposure. Yeah, no need to read all that, though. Alright, so I need to use these arrows. Cause a chain reaction of burning. Do I have a good angle in there yet? Not pretty. Hey, I somehow had an angle on that. That was a blind throw. Yeah, you can eat anything if you try hard enough. If you don't think you can eat it, you just have not tried hard enough. You know? I see the other Odin Raven on this river area. So, lore, there's 1 and 1 legendary chest still to be found here.
Hi.
Hi! Try hard enough and I know you will succeed in consuming a black hole. Mordred, you just need to try. Alright, and then this one... Where's the fire pot? Ah, there. Of course that's how it works. Why wouldn't it be?
It's finished. Let's return to Astrid.
Yes, let us return to the ghost.
It's alive again. I can feel it.
Yes, your guardian grows again.
Freya, how did you...
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one. The guardian will die again.
All things do.
An enchantment crafted by the dwarves that can be slotted into the amulet of Yggdrasil. Svartalheim's safety. Svartalheim's safety. Ooh, that's better than the Niflheim security. Because that's a strength boost as well. Yeah, as well as some whispering slabs. I don't trust these trolls, by the way. Really don't. Also, it's not necessarily true that, you know, the garden will die again. It's just highly likely, you know? Is that up there what I need to hit? Because I see the chain. It connects to here. I just don't see how I'm meant to break it.
What's that?
Where are you looking, Freya? That's the legendary chest I'm trying to get to, Freya. You know, the legendary chest. That this door is being locked by a chain. That I cannot figure out how to... I gotta get that counterweight down. Oh, is that the branches I'm supposed to burn? Hang on. My brain stem is starting to work. Are those burning branches? Maybe. Ah, yes, there. Okay. So...
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Yeah. Okay, so... I'm having a brain blast, as Jimmy Neutron would say. Alright, and then... Oh, that's still pretty far away. Is this close enough? No? There we go. I think I got it. Yes!
Great.
Ha ha ha!
Maybe you can break the chain from here as well, no?
Now I can break the chain from here. I feel like this was not the angle I was supposed to come at it from, but...
The gate's open. We can head back and get
it might have been. Ow! I hate those things exploding. Really, really do. Megumin would probably like them, but I don't. I don't like them exploding.
Above you, brother!
They don't explode with class. They're classless exploders. I agree. Yeah, I think I was supposed to come at this from a different angle, but... oh well. A Jewel of Yggdrasil. Awesome, so we can upgrade our Amulet of Yggdrasil now. There's still lore on this island, though. I've missed a bit of lore here.
Watch your left!
Where? Oh. Doggos!
Right side, incoming!
Behind you! Left side!
There's the lore. I'm just blind. Apparently. I'm just blind.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counterspell.
Casualties caused, think of a large number, then double it. Method of imprisonment, not slumber. Prison location, Vanaheim. Date of release, nah. The trolls devoured too many dwarves to count before I put them to sleep. I doubt they'd be in a better mood after getting slapped with a rousing relic. Imagine being stuck in the same position for any period of time. Ugh. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis Stonefoot of Svartalheim. This is for the imprisonment sentence of Golrab of the Ashes and Frost. So these two are named Golrab. A fitting sentence for trolls like them. Not really, though. That's kind of cruel. Okay. I'm on the boat again. And I did see this little hidden nook down here. Is it somewhere I can land is the question. It's not, which means I ignore this for the time being. Stop bumping into walls, Kratos! Thank you. But I'm ignoring this for the time being because I'm hugging the outer edge first and working my way in. That's how I roll when I explore. I hear you, Raven. You will die. Trust me. I will free you from being imprisoned by Odin. That's a better way to say it, you know? Rather than, you will die, Raven. It's, I will free you of your imprisonment to Odin. That sounds much nicer.
Waterfalls. We're close. There should be a gate up ahead.
Okay, I like that they animated an actual rainbow. That's pretty nice.
That's quite a gate. Don't suppose you know a way through.
The Pilgrim Gate. I can open it. We just need to find the right vantage point.
Okay. Well, that's... we get to keep hugging the wall. I mean, you know, Rhines does have quite the damaging NP, so it makes sense that you would do something like that.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected, dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise...
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me, and as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye. Blast it.
Okay.
I hoped it might have given us another way.
I'm glad we got some resolution to that thread. Alright, we found the Cliffside Ruins. 1 Nornir, 1 Legendary, 1 Lore, and 1 Favor resides here. The Favor is Freya's missing piece, it looks like. Okay. But yes, of course. Put a Black Grail on Rhines, you know? You put Black Grail on Rhines, and I will put Black Grail on Mashu. No, not the witches! No! Not the witches! I thought there wouldn't be any here. I hate the witches! Why? Why the witches? I hate them! I hate them so!
Above
you, Kratos!
Behind you!
Ow! Well, just wait until you see the close-up, or the drawing of them, Mordred, before you make that decision. I would say wait until you see whatever they look like when drawn before you decide to do that. Wow, I whiffed hard. Shite. Super shite. The Revenant Hag. So it's got that kind of slumped back, you know, which you traded damn near every last piece of her soul, so she has no soul, essentially, to practice Sayer magic, with an added bonus of being able to summon allies to her aid in an instance. One day I'd like to sit down and ask if they felt the price of their humanity was ultimately worth it. There's nothing worse than a trade you can't take back after seeing the less than satisfactory results. I imagine they feel fairly confident until they meet you, brother. Matt, interrupt her before she summons nightmares before it's too late to avoid being overrun with the damnable things. So yeah, I mean, that kind of hunch, man, go for it if you want. But that's a hunch, you know. Alright, Shattered Runes. Got a Nornir chest over there. Mog! I was nowhere near that explosion. That explosion was behind a rock and it killed me. I do not agree. No, I do not agree with that kill on me.
What utter foolishness.
Hello?
My soul cannot rest until they are at rest.
What is wrong?
I killed them, so.
And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested, say them.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course.
Consciousness for the dead.
Saber magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
I mean, you know, that's fair. One run in Summer Osaka Beheme's Bond 5. What did you run that got her to Bond 5 so damn quick? Okay. Runes. They're around here somewhere. They always are. possibly up higher, though.
My friend's souls are still twisted, aren't they?
I literally was gone for 10 seconds, maybe. So of course they're still twisted. I have not had the chance to free your friend's souls. Be patient, jeez. I know I'm a god and all that, but you gotta give somebody more than 10 damn seconds. I imagine that, I'm gonna need to explore a little bit more of this place before I find the runes. I can do it in 10 seconds. I mean, if I put my mind to it, probably, but, you know, she's being very needy with me, you know? So I might take a little longer than 10 seconds, just because she was being a bit of a nag about it.
We get up there, I wonder.
We can. Not with those vines in the way.
I don't think... Yeah, just a little bit too... There we go. Okay, come on, that totally intersected. There we go, now it's a confirmed intersection.
Looks like that worked.
There we go. Silver! She's gonna ask about her friends, isn't she? Oh wow, she didn't ask about her friends that I've literally had less than 2 minutes to try and free.
So,
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
being back.
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed.
I don't even know what the angle I'm gonna have to hit for that one is.
Feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it?
Macking.
We should be able to reach the wedding site.
Yes, and we will go to where you married that fool Odin in a bit. Oh, what is the angle? Where am I gonna hit that from? Now that I know it's there...
Please end their suffering.
I guess over here is the best angle I'm gonna get. Yeah, this is... Nope, not quite. Okay, so there's one. Woo! Now, the others... I see not a single lick of them. Not a single hide nor hair. Lovely. Alright. Just keep going, then. Second link to over there, but I'm not going over there just yet. But my eyes need to be kept open for more of the spin to wins. Although first, I will be...
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
Cool. But first, I will pause this, minimize this, stop